All right, what's going on?
Oh, so they called the cops. They have the cops here now.
So what's the issue?
The issue is all I want is documents that happened today, so that way I can take it and I can get the work done that I need it done.
You heard what she said, right? You can get it later.
I told her I would mail them to her address because
they don't have an address on.
And I asked her to write it down.
All right, hang up the phone. This person's not a part of it. Okay. All right, so you're going to have to leave the property now. If you come back here and cause more issues, we're going to have a bigger issue, okay? They do not have the documents ready for you right now, and that's the end of it.
Okay, so we have a routine visit to the dentist office where the police had to be called because the suspect is probably the correct word. So the police were called because the suspect is mad that they wanted to mail her paperwork to her.
Because they don't have an address or a place to send it to.
She does need to write
can you give her one?
Why? They already told me I have to leave. I have to leave the premises right now.
If you want them sent to you, then give them the address. It's very simple.
What address?
Yeah, this seems so easy. If you pay close attention, you can even hear that whoever's talking to her on the phone agrees with the police. Now, to clarify, I think initially the dentist wanted to mail the paperwork to her instead of giving it to her in person that day because she was being a pain in the ass and they didn't want her on the property longer than necessary, and they also didn't want her coming back to pick it up when they finished it.
Well, it's going to take me a minute to do it. And the way she was acting, I couldn't have her. If you guys are sitting here with her, I'll do it.
But I don't care.
When I can come back and pick up my documentation, I will come back and
She's going to print it up right now.
Okay, all right, just come outside.
I don't know.
We're going to wait outside and she's going to print it up while we're here.
I thought she just said that they can't.
Yeah, go wait outside.
Just wait outside.
All right, well,
Fuck outside. Go wait the outside and she'll print it for you.
Yes, Daddy.
Okay, now I'm engaged. So this is like a prostitute. Thanks, Boondocks. Many life lessons learned from that show.
You better make that deep boy work, bitch, and stop playing with me.
Yes, Daddy.
And now we know why the police had to get called over some medical documents at the dentist. But the reason I wanted to focus on this police encounter is because recently, the topic of culture has come up a lot in social media discussion. Many people have realized that the reason that us regular people have to live with all these restrictions and limitations is because of an actually quite small group of people who are screwing it up for everyone else. For example, this story has been going around on Twitter. Some doctors and engineers decided to go to the Ichikawa Zoo in Japan where that famous monkey Punch is. When they got there, they jumped into an enclosure to promote some stupid crypto coin. Because of those two guys, the zoo had to install a net to prevent that from happening again, and now we can't see monkeys at the zoo. Wait, nah, I'm gonna leave that in, it's fine. So when it comes to a person like this who can't handle a simple activity like waiting for some documents without causing a scene, know that these are the people that we have to focus on to fix a vast majority of society's problems.
Are you going to wait for the documents or not? Hello?
oh my God. You all right?
No, I just want to leave and I can't leave.
Can you listen for 1 second? She said it was going to take a few minutes, but the way you were acting, they didn't want to do it while you were here. But now that we're here, they'll do it while we wait outside with you, okay? They don't, you know what? Do you have a job?
When we came back.
I'm just waiting for the paper that they said that they were just about to bring out.
Yeah, and then you left, so we thought you left.
No, I left to go for a walk so I can calm down. I didn't leave, but you told me to come back in here when everything was done. So that's what I was doing.
I just told you to wait outside, then you...
That's what I was doing outside. I was waiting.
All right, can you just sit down and we'll get your documents here in a minute.
I'll go for another walk again and wait.
Okay, no, don't go for a walk. Just stay here. I don't need you walking around everywhere. I need to find where you're at so we can just give you the documents. I'm sure it'll be just another minute.
I can come back when the documents are done and I can go for a walk until then. I don't understand why it's a problem for me to just step outside and go for a walk.
I already have a headache. They ask her to leave and she wants to stay. Now they're asking her to stay and she wants to leave. Literally being a pain in the ass just because. Normally, I would use this term for marketing, but my friends and I like to call these kinds of people high-friction individuals. The reason being that ideally, when you try to sell something in a business, you try to reduce the number of actions that a person has to take to buy your product. Doing that increases the likelihood that customers will make a purchase, like Amazon's one-click buys. It's easy for a reason. To put it simply, the number of actions that you have to take to do something is called friction. And usually, when you're trying to improve your life, one of the most effective ways of doing that is to reduce friction or reduce the number of actions that it takes to accomplish things that are good for you. However, the mentally ill love increasing friction and adding roadblocks to everyday activities. Think of a show like Hoarders where walking to the front door is almost an impossible task. I swear I watched an episode where a woman had to use her neighbor's toilet because her house was so full of junk that she couldn't use her own bathroom. That's high friction. So understand the amount of roadblocks that this streetwalker is putting everyone through just to get some pieces of paper from the dentist.
You're making a bigger issue than it needs to be.
I'm not trying to make an issue. I'm not trying to make a problem. I'm just, why can't I go for a walk until this is done? Why do I have to?
How much longer till the documents are ready? Okay.
So can I go for a walk until it's done?
No, stay here or we're going to be trespassing you from here, okay?
Why?
Just stay here. Just stay here. They're getting the papers. I'm not going to babysit.
You don't have to babysit. I said I would come back in a little bit when this is done. I can give you a call first, and then when they're done, I can call you and we can come here together if you want.
Just stay here for a minute.
I don't want to do that.
This girl is the queen of unnecessary roadblocks. To clarify and reiterate, in case you forgot context, the original plan was to mail the documents to her. However, because the police are there and in order to reduce friction so they don't have to deal with her anymore, the dentist office has decided to ready the paperwork for her immediately. But instead of the suspect saying, okay, well, I'll just wait 5 minutes, she decides to overcomplicate everything by saying that she wants to go for a walk until the documents are ready, which is, of course, pissing off the officer because she doesn't want to waste police resources by waiting for some undetermined amount of time for the suspect to come back. Like, God, this chick's behavior is annoying. It's like having to type in my credit card number every time I want to make a purchase. Just arrest her and give her a huge fine. Stop trying to accommodate her. You need to inconvenience this chick back instead of letting her control the situation.
I just want to leave so that way I can go and finish what I had to do today.
They're working on it.
And they're taking a long time, so I can't go for a walk because I have to go fill out an application and an interview right now.
Okay. You left. Okay,
Yes.
we saw you leave. I hung out here for another 5 minutes. You clearly weren't coming back. I told them you left.
I never said I wasn't coming back. I never said
How am I supposed to know? I can't read your mind.
You can't read my mind. Okay, you don't know what I'm going to do or what I have to do. I had an appointment to go at another place that's near here that I missed an appointment.
Right, now it's the officer's fault that you missed your interview because you couldn't wait for some paperwork. I mean, your pimp said it was okay to wait. Also, she's not dressed for an interview. She started this video out in a sweatshirt and yoga pants. I doubt she's about to be interviewed or going to an appointment or whatever she changed it to. Maybe the actual story is that she was supposed to go meet a client, if you know what I mean.
I'm not trying to play games. I have an appointment somewhere else that I have to be at.
Okay, then do you want to come back later today for the documents?
I can come back whenever I need to come back for the paperwork and whenever the paperwork is done. That's not a problem. I don't mind coming back when the paperwork is done.
You had an issue with it earlier today.
No, I did not.
You did. That's why I was called here, because you had an issue with it. I'm not playing games with you.
I never had an issue coming back to pick up my paperwork, but they told me that I wasn't going to be able to get it for a while.
Now you have the customer thinking, what the hell, why is there a cop here? Let me just say that if I'm a new customer and I saw this shit going down, I would probably never come to this business again, and I would tell all my friends to not go there because I would think it's ratty. For longtime customers, it might be different, but it is very likely that she's costing this dentist office business by causing a scene. They should just arrest her at this point.
Why can't I just come back after I finish what I had to finish there, and then I can finish my and then I can come and pick up the documentation? And I can call you.
Just wait a second. Is it ready?
2 more minutes. He's finishing his note real quick. That's why I said it would be better if she came back.
Right. Well, now
she come back ever.
Okay, so she gonna be trespassed?
Yes.
Okay, so you hear this, okay? If you leave the property and come back, you'll be arrested. If you leave right now, you cannot come back, okay?
I just want my paperwork.
Okay, wait 2 minutes, and you'll have your paperwork, okay? Do you understand? If you return to this property, you will be arrested.
I don't mind that. I don't care about that.
Okay, so
that's fine. I just want my documentation so I can take it to my new doctor so that they can do what they need to do. Since they don't want me here.
Moody. Okay.
I have to wait.
You have to be here and...
Let me write down my information or whatever.
Hey, ma'am, sit down.
I'm not a dog. I'm not sitting down like I'm a dog. I'm not a dog.
Stay right there. You're not moving anywhere. You're waiting for your documents. Unless you want to leave, then you're going to be trespassed and you'll be arrested at your return.
I want my paperwork.
Come sit down. You're not blocking the
I'm
doorway.
not a dog.
You smoking 94?
For what?
We need back up here in case I have to go hands-on with you. Come sit down right now.
For what? I'm asking for my documents.
Get out of the doorway. You're not going to be blocking the doorway for all these other
I'm
customers.
not blocking the doorway for anything. The door's open. Anyone can come in here. I'm not blocking anyone.
Come on, she's begging to be arrested. I understand trying to de-escalate when possible, but she's crossed the line like 10 different times, so now it's time to make her life hell so she doesn't think she can get away with this elsewhere. The reason she's so confident in being a pain in the ass to police is because she does this to other people and they put up with it. Now, if you're afraid of standing up to this kind of person, let me just say that most of them are really weak and they cave instantly the minute someone tells them to shut up.
All right, do you have your ID on you?
No, I do not.
All right, get off the phone.
No, I'm calling my mom.
Get off the phone.
You can't tell me I can't call my mom.
Come sit over here. All right, she's trespassed. They're getting her documents right now.
I'm waiting.
She wants to be argumentative with me. I told her to sit down. She wants to call her mom and stay in the doorway.
Mom, they're refusing.
Go wait outside.
They refuse to
All
give me
right,
my
let's go outside.
No, I'm not.
Let's go
doing
outside.
anything. They told me to
Jail.
wait 2 minutes
Hey.
for my paperwork. I'm waiting for my paperwork. I'm opening. The door's open, wide open.
Go outside and go
Yes,
to jail.
Issue.
All right, that's
why
it.
am
We're
I
done.
getting arrested? For what? Why am I
Then
getting
get up and go outside.
Okay, I'll get
Get up
out.
and go
I
outside.
just wanted my paperwork. Why is it a problem?
Get up and go outside because you're not listening.
Okay, if you do not get up right now, you're going to jail.
That's it.
Just
All
go.
right, you're done.
No, I'm going outside. I'm going outside.
No,
I'm outside.
I'm not playing games
I'm
with you.
outside. I'm not playing any games. I'm not playing any games. I'm outside. I'm outside.
See what I mean? Instantly caved. She's used to walking all over people, but she's not used to them standing up for themselves, so she doesn't know how to deal with it. That's how most of these annoying people are.
You're arresting! No, I'm not. I'm not
Turn around.
arresting. I'm not arresting.
Turn around.
Oh, you're hurting me.
Turn around.
I'm trying to stop. Get off of me. You're hurting me.
Body cam footage has been great for exposing how these police encounters actually go. Really eye-opening. You can see she is clearly resisting arrest. She's very clearly resisting being grabbed.
Why are you doing this? I just wanted my documentation. Why are you doing this?
I got one, Kev.
Oh,
Trying to get up.
Oh. Hey, stop!
Turn
Resisting.
around.
You're gonna get hurt if you don't comply. And that's by your own accord. Hey, release your hands!
I don't want to go to jail, please.
You want to get tased?
Let go
Bring
of
your
your
hands in the
hands!
back now.
Go.
Hey!
I just wanted my documentation.
Then you should have listened.
Stop resisting!
I was listening.
You are not listening.
I can't breathe.
Stop. Stop.
All right.
Stop.
Every person being arrested since about 2014 suddenly can't breathe. I mean, she's breathing so loudly that you can hear it. She's like, I can't breathe. I can't breathe. Now, in the past, I might have spoken differently, but in the modern day, I'm so sick of people who pull this shit that the more they cry and struggle while they're in the process of finding out, the more I enjoy the video.
Knock it off.
That's my homework, my wallet, everything in it.
We're going to bring all your stuff now. Knock it off.
Hey, I need my ID and my wallet.
Wait, I thought you didn't have your ID.
All right, do you have your ID on you?
No, I do not.
All right.
I guess she did have it.
No, I need my ID. I need my wallet.
You're going to get everything. Calm down.
No, I need my ID. I need my wallet. It's all over.
You'll get everything. Calm down.
No,
This is ridiculous.
I just wanted my documentation.
Then you would have got it if you listened.
I did.
Let's go. Stand up and get in the
I
car.
know. I'm not getting arrested for
Yes,
this.
you are. Get in the car.
Why am I getting arrested?
Because now you're getting arrested for refusing to move and it's telling the police officer. Get in the car.
I didn't assault a police officer.
Get in.
Man, you're gonna get pulled in if you don't get in. I promise you.
You're going to get tased in 1 second.
I didn't assault a police officer. I need my backpack, please. I need my backpack, please. Hey, I
Get
need
in the
my
car.
backpack, please. Please.
Get it. Oh, God.
God, what a day, what a nuisance. It's very shocking that no one got hurt. The suspect starts kicking the door and the glass window, though for the most part, the police have her under control. And now that the witch is contained, let's see how the dentist is doing.
I think she probably has something in her bag she doesn't want you guys to know. Does she like hid from you guys around the corner somewhere?
A little snitch. I think there's something in her backpack that she hid from you. Good move. Get her in as much trouble as possible, because I think what this lady is suggesting is that the real reason that the suspect actually wanted to take a walk is so that she could ditch some drugs or do them. Honestly, it's hard not to think that this girl is a regular user of hard drugs based on her completely unhinged behavior over some paperwork.
I told you I was frightened.
I not
Two men
I
on
told you we were going to be back.
2 men on a young lady? It's just crazy to me.
She's an animal.
All right, so this is her stuff.
Hang on, I got to close it.
Oh, yeah, thanks.
This is her paperwork. I never want to see the lady again. I don't
Perfect.
know what I need to do for
Alright.
that, trespassing or whatever, but
She already knows she's trespassed. She brought an issue, so. Okay.
well, thank you. I apologize.
No, it's okay.
I've never in my life seen something that crazy, but I guess that's normal for you guys.
Yeah, I only saw something that's crazy one other time, and it was me fighting another girl like that.
It's always the girls.
That's an interesting perception. But now we finally have the paperwork. Mission accomplished. Though this all could have maybe just been an email, keep it simple. Next, the police have to look through her bag, and it looks like she has some makeup brushes that she's now going to have to throw away because they put them on the floor. Great move, cops. I approve. We have some 5 gum and something that looks like a burner phone. So she's not beating the drug addict prostitute allegations.
No, can I please call my dad? Please, it's his birthday today. I can't miss this, please. Please, I just don't want to get arrested. I didn't do anything to deserve this, please. I don't want to get arrested. I don't want to go back to jail. I don't want to go back. I don't want to go back to jail. Please don't make me go back to jail. I don't want to go. I don't want to go, please.
Going back to jail? Now, again, you might think it's heartless for me to make fun of her frantically crying or possibly having a panic attack.
Mom, my mom's right there. My mom's right there. Mom, my mom's right there. She's in that Jeep right there. My mom's in the Jeep right there, please. Mom! Mom, please! Please, Mom! Mom, no! 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 Mom! No!
Holy shit, literally as mature as a toddler. So you may think it's like heartless for me to make fun of this person because it looks like she's crying and having a panic attack or whatever. But remember, she caused all of this. She could have just been polite to the dentist, but instead she had to disrupt their business and possibly scare their customers away. Not to mention they gave her like 20 different warnings to try and prevent her from being arrested. Personally, I think it should have been like 2 or 3. We need to be less tolerant of these people. My empathy goes out the window for those who cause their own problems like this. Like I said, I actually enjoy watching people like this suffer. You have to be in that mindset or you'll get manipulated by their crying and fake sob stories. Now, if this were someone who was innocent, watching a video like this would genuinely be traumatizing. For example, watching Irina Zarutska get stabbed caused me mental health issues for weeks. But when it's someone finding out after some shit they started, I don't lose sleep at all. Weird how that works.
I'm begging, please! Have mercy! Have mercy, please!
Geez, I gotta show the free ring clip again.
Demons use words to trick humans. You can't trust a thing they say. They're monsters who learn to speak. Monsters who found they could lure in humans by crying, "Help me."
I'm tired of these people playing victim to make us feel sorry for them as a way of getting out of drama that they caused. I have seen so many bad people play this game that the minute I see it, I instantly start hating the person.
You're all gonna burn. Just wait. Hell is opening up soon. Have fun. And good luck. I wish you all the best. Satan will be here.
Oh, so she's literally a demon. Or she's one of those women who think she's like a witch or something who can cast spells. A lot of prostitutes are into that witchcraft shit. They say the devil makes work for idle hands, and basically what's going on here is that this is like a directionless person who just kind of exists and has no life purpose. So her purpose becomes annoying as many people as possible. Social media is full of these types.
Prove to me you guys are not racist and let us two sit down. Yeah. Prove that you guys are not racist and let us two sit down. All right, come on. Let's do it. Prove it. Prove you're not racist.
All right, that's one. That's one.
That's one.
Thank you.
That's one. One more. One more. Oh my God, you guys are going viral. They're gonna say you're so good. Look at, what are your names? Say your names. Say it. It's a good.
They're like, yeah, we're not giving you our names. Go away. For context, this took place in New York. I love the lack of social awareness here, where the guy doesn't get that the only reason that they moved is because they don't want to get assaulted. Now, you might think that these surrounding people would help them if they were to get attacked, but not in New York. If they try to help, they'll get arrested while the criminal will just walk free. Why would anyone want to live in NYC? Speaking of the miscreants of society, let's check back in with our little spellcaster. She's really been creating a ruckus in that cop car by kicking the door a bunch of times, so reminding everyone that she said she didn't want to be treated like a dog. The police have decided to transfer her into the human equivalent of a kennel van.
Isn't she lovely? Isn't she wonderful? Oh, this is cutting off my circulation and it hurts, please.
Listen, no more fighting, all right? Or you're going to have more charges and you're going to stay in jail longer.
Why am I going to jail?
Let's go. No more fighting. Let's go. Come on. You'll get out. You'll get out today if you don't fight.
You're gonna get more charges if you don't comply with this.
The faster you get there, the faster you'll get out. As soon as you get up, get up. We're gonna put them in the front, but you gotta stand up. We're gonna take those off and put them in the front. All right?
So it looks like she damaged that door. I hope they charge her for that instead of having my tax dollars go to replacing that panel.
Hang on, hang on. No, you got to put him in the front, or we're going to put him in the back. Where do you want him? There. Oh, stop. It's not tight. Nope. It's not tight.
It hurts from the being on it.
All right, hang on.
Squeezing my wrist.
All right, hang on. Okay.
My wrist hurts. It's still too tight.
You're good.
now.
It is not tight. If I can get my finger from there, cool. Okay.
Yeah, you didn't even try to put your finger through it.
Okay, here, watch your head.
Come on, get up in there, all right? Come on. Sit right up in the corner. All the way over.
All right, scoot in.
Okay.
All right, whatever. Or, hey, you're gonna hit by the door. Or you can just take it over there.
You can see the cops were laughing at her. Looks like I'm not the only one who enjoys the reactions that people have when they find out. So that's pretty much it. It says here that she spent 5 days in jail. Not long enough in my opinion. Give her like 2 weeks. She also got a nearly $500 fine. Make it more. Well, never mind. The jail time's enough. Her mom's just gonna pay that fine for her. How do you think she turned out that way? But I cannot stress this enough. Our punishments are way too light in this country. We need to be tougher on criminals and tougher on people who create problems for either no reason or out of extreme selfishness. And also, we should be very outspoken against behavior like this.
Like, I don't understand, like, if you're struggling, why don't you go to like a cheap buffet? And you just go to the buffet and you have like all you can eat stuff and then just like save the food when people aren't looking. Go to buffets and spend the minimum amount and get all the food and just wait until no one's looking at you and like bring Tupperware and put it there. Okay?
Hey everybody, life hack, just steal. Gee, I don't think any poor person's ever thought of that one before. I guess buffets are gonna have to close now because of changes in consumer habits. But with all of this in mind, maybe some Stoic philosophy is relevant because people love to use their economic situation or social standing as an excuse for their shitty behavior. However, as far back as 2,000 years ago, some people realized that whether you're rich or poor, all people suffer, all people can have discipline or be degenerate, and all people are capable of good behavior or bad behavior. This assumption that being poor means you're moral and being rich means you're immoral is stupid. There are rich people who do good things and there are poor people who do bad things, and all of us can fall into the same vices no matter what our wealth or social standing is. So the measure of a person should not be how much money they have or how popular they are. The measure of a person should be their virtue, because everybody can practice good virtue, everybody can do the right thing. And the measure of a good society is about how many virtuous people are in it, which is why we need to keep all the wrongdoers in line or quarantine them to a mental hospital or an island. Outside of that, if you want to find yourself in a happy place with people who like you, there's nothing more valuable than a person who's honest, a person who doesn't have like 10 different vices, and a person who will do what they can to help others if they need it. And the way you achieve this, whether you are rich or poor, is to get your self-esteem from your good deeds and your discipline, instead of getting it from the things that you can buy. Anyway, thanks for watching, follow me on Twitter, and I'll see you in the next video.